Hi everyone, today we're going to be creating a beautiful bracelet using one of the Designs by Me mini mixes available from Jesse James Beads. Now don't be fooled by the small size of the packaging because the mini mixes, they pack a big design punch. There are tons of possibilities in this small package when it comes to creating beautiful jewelry. There's a beautiful selection of beads included in each one of the Designs by Me mini mixes. Glass beads, check glass beads, crystals, drops. There's even a beautiful toggle clasp included in this one. There are these beautiful acrylic roses as well as tassels. Everything we need to create a beautiful bracelet, and we'll even have beads left over. For today's project, you're going to need 2 pairs of pliers, 1 pair of round nose pliers, and a cutter tool. You're also going to need 4 head pins, 5 eye pins, 8 6mm jump rings, and we are definitely going to use that beautiful clasp that was included in our mini bead mix. For the body of our bracelet, we're basically going to be creating a beaded chain. I'm going to thread several beads onto each one of my eye pins in the pattern that I want to use for my bracelet. You can use as many of the beads as you want to. And then we are going to create a simple loop on each one of our eye pins. So we're going to grab that wire right as it is exiting the very last bead that you have added to your eye pin. We're just going to bend that wire 90 degrees. Now you can use your finger if you want to, or you can use your pliers to help create that bend in the wire. And then we want to come in with our cutter tool and trim off some of that wire, leaving ourselves 1/4 of an inch to a 1/2 of an inch left over. And then we're going to come in with our round nose pliers, grab that wire right at the tip and roll backwards with those round nose pliers, rolling back towards the beads to create a loop at the top of the beads. Now we have a link that has beautiful beads on it and 2 loops on either side that we can easily connect together using some jump rings. You just want to repeat these steps, creating simple loops on any of the bead combinations that you want to use to fill up the width of your bracelet. And before we connect all of these, we're going to create some dangles to go in between. We're going to link these together with some 6mm jump rings, and I just want to add a little something extra to these. So we're going to use our head pins, and we are going to thread on some of the drop beads that were included in our mini mix. So I'm going to thread on 1 drop bead and then 1 of the tiny little bicones that was also included in my mix, just to top that off. Now we're going to create a wrapped loop instead of a simple loop at the top. So I'm going to grab that wire right as it is exiting the bead. I'm going to bend the wire 90 degrees without moving the pliers. Now I'm going to come in with my round nose pliers, grabbing that wire so that it is running between the barrel of the pliers. I'm going to take that wire up and over the top barrel of the pliers without moving the tool. Now we need to roll the pliers out of the way so that we've got enough room to take that wire on over to the other side. Using your chain nose pliers or just your fingers, you're going to take the rest of that wire and wire wrap between the loop that you made and the top of the top bead on your little beaded section. And when you have completed your loop, you want to trim off the tail. You want to repeat this process, making as many of these little drops as you need to go in between each one of your beaded links. I only needed 4 for mine. Now we are going to assemble our bracelet. First, we're going to make the chain with some of our 6mm jump rings. We're going to take 2 pairs of pliers to open by twisting a 6mm jump ring. We're going to take the very first link of our beaded chain and thread that onto a 6mm jump ring. Then we're going to thread on one of our cute little dangles and then the second beaded link for our chain. Now close the jump ring using your chain nose pliers. Now you can see where the beaded links are going to come together with that 6mm jump ring, and that dangle that we have created is just going to add some extra movement to the bracelet. So now we want to repeat these steps, linking together all of our beaded links and adding our dangles in between. Once you've connected all of your beads together with your 6mm jump rings and included all of the dangles, now we're ready to add our toggle clasp to our bracelet. The toggle that was included in this mix had two little holes on each side of the ring portion of the toggle, and I just opened 6mm jump rings and thread on two of the beautiful tassels that were included in this bead mix, just to add even more movement to the design. Now, to attach the toggle clasp, the bar, and the loop, we're just going to use 6mm jump rings and attach these on either end. So you just want to open a jump ring, thread the toggle loop, and link that to the last link on your beaded chain, and you want to repeat this process on the other side using the toggle bar. Once you've added your clasp, your bracelet is complete, and as you can see, we still have a ton of beads left over from our mini mix, so I can make more bracelets, I can make matching earrings, I could even make a necklace to go with this beautiful bracelet.